right, here we go, everybody. And at this point, it might be time to just call it. I mentioned yesterday that things had already started shifting in this back and forth involving 38 Spesh, Jadakiss, Jim Jones, and Fat Joe. But now it's taken an even bigger turn. What started as straightforward battle rap in bars has now spilled over into personal territory and street politics. Reports suggest other affiliated parties are now getting pulled into it on both sides. And on top of that, both camps are now throwing around snitching accusations at one another.
Justin, Brown, whatever your name is, 38 Spesh, whatever your name is, right? You got 24 hours to let me know who Tyrone Members is. You got 24 hours. He caught 65 years behind the wall. He's from the Rock, aka Rochester, right? You got 24 hours to respond. I did my homework. Let me know who Tyrone Members is. He came back on the reversal and he passed away with stomach cancer behind the wall in the early 2000s. I need to know who that is. You got 24 hours to respond, B. You heard? BXTS, you know the vibe. Let me know who Tyrone Members is.
Hey, yo, Fat Joe. I spent 20 years as a man in prison. We deal with paperwork, homie. We don't do all that slander shit, right? So I got a question for you. Who is Scotty Spina? Who is Scotty Spina? What the fuck you did to Scotty Spina? Yeah, Terror Squad, what he did to Scotty Spina? Who is Scotty? Ask him who is Scotty Spina. You ain't got 24 hours to respond. You got 12 hours to...
And it doesn't stop there. As a lot of you already know, Jim Jones, Jadakiss, and Fat Joe all have deep, long-standing ties within the industry, which means the media platforms that would normally give both sides a fair, neutral platform to speak on a rap battle are now essentially being forced to pick a lane. Once 38 Spesh crossed the line with his diss record aimed at Jim Jones, specifically bringing his girlfriend Chrissy into it, that shifted things for a lot of platforms, since giving him airtime now risks looking like an endorsement of that approach. And if you're personally close with Jim Jones, having 38 Spesh on your show right now isn't exactly a neutral move. That tension played out today on episode 950 of the Joe Budden podcast. Joe Budden has always been someone who genuinely appreciates real battle rap, artists who settle things bar for bar in the studio rather than airing everything out on Instagram Live. But when it comes to this specific situation between 38 Spesh, Jim Jones, Jadakiss, and Fat Joe, Joe made it clear he wasn't a fan of the record 38 Spesh dropped over the weekend, and he ultimately decided against having him on the show at all. Joe explained that 38 Spesh had originally been lined up to appear on the podcast to break down the beef, the bars, and what actually sparked the situation in the first place. But once that Chrissy line dropped, that invitation was pulled entirely. As most people already know, Joe and Jim Jones have a close relationship. They're reportedly even based in the same area, so given that loyalty, Joe made it very clear where he stands in all of this. Here's what he had to say.
Shit that's been on, like I've been saying from the rip.
First of all, and there's a lot of points to hit on this, so I'll try to not speak as slow as I normally do. First of all, anticipation was way too high.
Yeah.
People were expecting something. He was teasing something. He was leading up to it. You shot a video. You got Fat Joe and Jadakiss lookalikes.
Right.
You're at the Summer Jam. I'm rolling with what Park say. If you bold, be bold, nigga. Do it in they town. Go ahead and do it.
But, Joe, that's like when niggas be saying I'm in your hood, but I'm in your hood at 4 in the morning when ain't nobody outside.
I understand.
It's not the
I
same
understand
thing.
that.
It's not the same.
But he's booked to perform at Summer Jam.
Facts.
Before all
Pre-show or main stage, that's a big moment, especially for an underground act.
Yeah, it is.
So
Okay.
he is supposed to go up there and relish in
Okay.
that. I'm not mad at that. Anticipation was too high to under-deliver.
Agreed.
And I think the consensus is that he did under-deliver with this one. Two, I agree with Parks. I didn't think about the bot, but I did think about the BPM. If you're dissing somebody, let's speed it up a little bit. Let's get some, it's adrenaline, it's the chakras, it's
But let me ask y'all a question. If you dissing somebody, regardless of what the BPMs are, if the lyrics is fire, does it really, really matter?
It does.
Yeah.
The presentation matters.
Yeah, it does. The beat is always going to matter.
Yes.
How it's received, and a lot of the consumers, the beat is a large part of that. We'll catch what you're saying at some other time. The beat is important. But that's their style. He slowed it down. That's my third point. Spesh is already on record saying Jim Jones, you're not qualified to even speak in rapper conversations. Okay, then why are we dictating?
Dedicating.
I'm sorry. 80%, 90% of a diss track toward Jim Jones. For me, that seems counterproductive if you're that dismissive of who he is.
Agree.
Which you said you were. Fourth, I'm totally against dissing Chrissy.
1,000%.
1,000.
Yeah.
Always.
That's where it lost.
That's where you get to bozo land.
That's where it
for
lost
me.
me.
Like, what are you doing?
That's where it lost me.
Now, from his perspective, war is war.
Nope.
I just don't think that that's wise. I've been consistent in that. He thinks he's dissing Jim Jones and Jadakiss and whoever, and you dissing Rock Nation and Bird Gang and all the people that all of these people are affiliated with. So that's musicians, that's venues, it's too much to name. If you down to do that, see, I think he just doing some rapper shit, which is what I said on some old school, hey, I came in the game thinking I could rap with everybody, let's rap, nigga, I'm better than you niggas. But that wasn't the game. It's way bigger than that. So if you down to do that, cool. Dissing Chrissy just seems like a total misstep.
I never loved dissing family, especially this early in the game before we even get
nobody
to
took it
like
from
real
nobody got
mudslinging.
personal. Yeah.
Like
Unless they involved,
this
they
started
shouldn't
from
be
wearing
involved.
a white tee or whatever the fucking Jim Jones initial diss was. Like we don't need to go to wives.
I agree with
Personal opinion.
Like, and again,
1,000%.
if you really think you could rap and out rap
Then do
him,
it.
Rap his ass under the bus.
Right.
Like, yo, you that low hanging. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of this.
But especially Chrissy, to
Any
me.
of that.
I'm not a fan of dissing nobody wife. But some people just are known for minding their business. Some people are known for the silence. Some people, the way they silent is so gangster.
Yeah, you gotta respect it.
What are you fucking
She don't bother
doing, yo?
nobody.
You
Not
a soul.
Like, those people those people you don't involve in whatever side show you're doing.
This is new era diss record, which is weird coming from Spesh, who's of age. You know what I'm saying? Like going to the family and mudslinging is not like the cloth of rapper that he usually portrays.
We lost the plot.
Yeah.
This started with him and Jadakiss, and now we on him and Jim Jones and his wife.
Yeah, I ain't like it.
We've left your lyrical ability now.
Right.
Now they judging your song making. You probably blackballed from a few things. It's probably a few events that you shouldn't attend now, for sure. And it's like, for what? For the fans' first impression from that diss track? Like, it ain't even like you did this and then followed with like a plan.
A monster.
Like,
Or a
I don't
monster.
understand what 38 Spesh is doing. Yes, he can rap. Yes, I like him. This is improper planning, improper strategy, and just this song is
Bad
it's
execution.
just-
This is
All
letting
the
the
way across
internet.
the board,
This
yo.
is letting the internet talk you into jumping off a bridge in a bad way.
But
I don't understand it. I don't. And I was trying to invite him up here to speak to 38 Spesh directly. But I ain't in the mudslinging. Once you do that,
yeah.
what you want me to do? I can't sit next to you.
Yeah, I agree 1,000%.
Please don't shoot at me. I'm just chilling. I'm just commentating, calling it. Gotta call a fair fight. Now that we've heard the Spesh diss track, don't do it again. Don't say don't say Jadakiss, Sunkiss.
Jada Pinkett.
Now, I get why Joe made the call to keep 38 Spesh off his platform. Honestly, I wouldn't want Jim Jones blowing up my phone at 3 a.m. either. That said, if you're running a legitimate hip-hop platform, there are moments where you have to separate personal relationships from the job and cover both sides of a story, regardless of who you're cool with. If you've got a real relationship with Jim Jones, he should understand that interviewing 38 Spesh isn't a betrayal. It's simply part of doing your job as a platform covering hip-hop. On that note, shout out to 05 The Movement and China Brim, who didn't shy away from it and actually sat down for an interview with 38 Spesh.
Better than everybody.
Let's get to that. That's what I'm talking. I respect that.
Yeah.
I want to ask you something else. would you like to be on the same stage with Jim Jones or Jadakiss and y'all, you know what I'm saying, hash this out?
Yeah, so check this, right? This is what I want to say right here, right? Check this. Jada want to do something, we ain't got to go back and forth, right? I got $500,000 on me right now. We could do 3 verses on the stage. You heard? Round for round, 3 verses, round for round. That's it. And we handle this like men in the ring. All of that back and forth shit. I got 500,000 on me. We could do 3 rounds in the ring, 3 verses. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got the cash, have Fat Joe put it up, nigga. You heard me? No, seriously.
No, I respect that. I respect that.
And that's how we can handle that. If not, then we ain't gotta go with the back and forth shit, throw shots on other niggas' records. Before he diss me on a song that he don't own, you know, we could go and put up some cash and do this the right way. I gotta have a ticket on myself. And we could do this in the ring with no crowd because this ain't a popularity contest. 3 judges. We could have G-Rap, Rakim, and Big Daddy Kane as the judges, homie.
Ooh.
We keep this shit all the way hip hop.